Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Gen Invasion.
This is Patrick.
And we got our special guest that always comes. And we got a bunch of new topics that we're going to be talking about. Some of them y'all know about, and other ones is always a recurring thing every year. So some of the topics we're going to be talking about is Crunchyroll Anime Awards, Elena, or Elena, depending on how you want to pronounce it, from Street Fighter 6, finally showing that gameplay trailer. Microsoft and Sony joined the greed bandwagon. You know what we're talking about. Thank you, Nintendo. And GTA 6 delayed, which I honestly don't care about, but did any of y'all play GTA 6? Or GTA period?
I played GTA 4, but not 5. But
I think I played 3, because I think that's the one that had the infinite codes where I could just make the wanted level go down. I could just keep getting unlimited rockets and keep shooting everything.
I think I played GTA 2 or 1, the top-down one.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
I played the one I know that you can, like, roam around, but...
I've watched people play GTA 5, though.
And I think I've seen more people play GTA RP, though.
Yeah, RP looks fun, though. I will say that.
You want to simulate, like...
I mean,
anyways.
I enjoy watching it. The storylines are pretty fun.
Oh, yeah, the ones that they come up with. You know, you wouldn't need a writer strike if you just had those people start writing for you. All right, but anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and start with this. First thing we're going to talk about is the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. You know, every year, me and Power Trick love to roast these people to death. Can't get enough of it. And they got 24 nominations. Already see some changes. Not really sure if they're going to be worth it or not, but we're going to go through every category and look at the nominees and see what we think of it.
Yeah, and before we even get started, please like, comment, and subscribe so we can get more of this content going.
Yep.
Without further ado, let's get this started. Should we even talk, like, before we even click on the first thing, have you noticed that there's a lot of stuff that is still missing here?
Oh yeah, there's about like 40 categories as far as I'm concerned still missing.
You took away best girl, you took away best fighting, you took away
Best fighting.
Well, you know what?
Oh, that best action.
How about we go through? That ain't the same. How about we go through the categories, look at the nominations, and then after everything, if we have some time, at least in this part of the top segment, then maybe we can see about what we would actually want back. Because, you know, probably be the best thing to do.
All right. So without further ado, the first topic is Best Voice Artist Performance from Japanese. And the nominees are...
We got Ao Yuki with Toho Animations. We have Atsumi Tenazaki from Madhouse. Kenichi Suzumura, Cygames Pictures. That's a game? Oh, okay. I know Cygames, but...
that's the company, because I'm thinking... Oh, now I see the anime, because the first one is from Apocalypse Diaries, the second one is from Freerun.
Yeah.
This one is from... I gotta see it from here. We gotta click on it in order to find out.
Yeah, let's see.
There you go.
Oh, this is a mech. Oh, Bravern? Bravern?
Yeah, Bravern. There you go.
Okay, let's see. The next one is Shion Wakayama of Science Samaru, which is from Dandadan. Momo. Okay. Then we have Sayaka Simbongi from Studio Trigger.
Delicious Dungeon.
Yeah, Marcia.
And the last
I didn't finish that anime.
Me neither, unfortunately. But it was good. But it's fun for what it was.
It had a dark turn, like towards the halfway through the series.
I stopped at the ogre, like when they got captured and then they started feeding each other and they had that little spat.
There's a dark twist to it, and it's actually apparently gets really good.
Okay. So the last one, there's 6 nominees. Natsuyuki Hanai, also Science Saru, which is Okaron from Dandadan. So okay, I hate to say this, but technically we can already talk about it. We shouldn't have male and female here.
Yep.
Even though it's only I think it's only one male. Well, that's a mech. I don't know what.
Aoyuki and
all of these are females, and I'm guessing this is gonna be a guy or whatever else. But you got 2 guys, 4 girls. It needs to have best male, best female, and of course the 2 classics, best pro tag, best antag, and we need best support. Literally, how hard is that to make those 5? But anyways,
What do you vote for? I know who I vote for.
Of course, I know who you're voting for. So
No, it's not free run.
What?
This is voice acting. I think free run's voice acting is all right, but
you know what? Not dynamic enough. I get you. Her, gotta be her.
She's pretty good. I was voting Okurun. I like Okurun's performance.
Really?
Yeah.
So okay,
It's gonna be toss up between. I say Shion or Atsumi is gonna be one of those two. I think.
But yeah, it's close between the two Dandelions for me.
So the thing that makes this hard, right, is when it comes down to the anime that's the strongest out of all of this.
Yeah.
It's going to be between Frieren and Dandadan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But when Akaron is a little too timid and meek, even though even his character when he transformed, it still feels kind of mundane. But her, it's all energy, it's all spice, it's all drama.
Mm-hmm.
No, here's when he's arguing with Shion and he goes crazy.
Hard, yeah, but that's what when you see like the little lovers quarrel, and she still is a little bit more appealing. But this anime is too good to ignore, even with how mundane she is. Because the whole point is
listen,
she lives too long to.
Frieren is definitely my favorite anime out of these choices, but I feel like her voice acting is really good. But I think it is just a straightforward.
No, because I think it's more the anime of Frieren than Frieren itself.
Yeah.
No, nothing against Asumi. I'm actually going to give it to Momo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think Momo's fair.
That's what I say.
I'm
It's
down
gonna
with
be. I think it should be either Momo or Frieren. It's gonna be one of those two.
I just feel like you don't have to be as dynamic with Frieren. Like I feel like there's isn't that much emotional.
No, because it's literally all about explosions and spells.
Yeah.
It's the story that carries it, and the funny thing is the character development is honestly all the other characters around because they age.
Well, Frieren's
character
developing, but she's developed slow.
at a sloth pace. Yes. Okay, so that's the first one, guys.
Oh wait, go to categories.
Oh, you just want to do it?
And
Okay.
then,
Now you want to go up to down, or you want to go right to left?
Let's do left to right.
Yeah.
Or right to left. Yeah.
Alright,
Oh
okay.
wait, it kind of messed up. So we got to go to the next one. Best voice of English, which is right there.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, they kind of messed. They kind of
The order gets to change.
the order gets changed up. But anyway.
Okay, so
best voice
voice artist performance in English or dubbed for everybody, guys.
Yep.
First one is AJ Beckles from Dandadan. He is
Akaron.
Alex Lee.
Luke.
Oh damn.
Luke from the streets.
That's a y'all thing. I'm
No,
straight sub.
no, that's actually.
I know it's Luke.
Yeah.
But it's also Mr. Wakey Wakey.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's a joke.
Jesse James Guerrero
from Attack on Titan. He is Armin.
And this says chapters special too, so this ain't even the anime.
That's
it's like a movie or something, like an OVA.
It's on the very final episode of Attack on Titan, which is like the edge of
Mallory
2024.
rode off for free. Ooh.
Voice acting is alright. I heard some clips up there.
She was pretty good. Sarah, not to Cheney from I think it's Ayla or
Sometimes
Ala?
hides her feelings in Russian.
I think Alia.
Wasn't she Ash? The second Ash, I guess. Whatever.
Someone True
from Senshi from Delicious Dungeon.
I can't lie. I think he might actually have it because he probably had some of the. He was actually my favorite thing to watch. He was the cook. He kind of gave no fucks. I mean, he was fighting and cooking everything. Like,
did you watch the English dub or?
No.
I watched both to give it a chance. Like,
is voice acting good?
He was good. I wasn't surprised he was on it, but to me, it's gonna be either between Alex, Mallory, or Sungwon Cho. It's gonna be one of those three.
And the worst thing is
Alex is probably gonna win this just out of popularity.
Yeah, because of being solo leveling.
Songwon's, I actually like that guy. Like he has a YouTube channel. He's actually pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
Pro ZD.
Got the categories, and the next one.
All right, so are we gonna?
I guess we don't have a vote for that because we don't watch English stuff.
Yeah.
Best ending sequence.
So, guys, best ending sequence, I'm guessing, is
The best.
best outro.
Best outro.
So why would they change that? Because when I think ending sequence is towards the end of an anime, like the last scene, how it made you feel, like what had the best.
Yeah, but
the first one we're going with is Antenante Studio Mappa for Ranma Half. I actually didn't watch the new one that was coming out.
I haven't either.
I haven't either.
Okay, next one is Burning by Oshinoko. Season 2 specifically.
Season 1 Oshinoko outro was really good, but
Yeah,
I don't know what season 2.
I don't know about season 2.
Then we have Kamakura Style, Bachi Boromaru, the Elusive Samurai.
I'm gonna watch a couple episodes.
I actually liked it, but I don't remember it. Kaiju number 8. Now,
I
like Kaju's intro.
Yeah, the intro is hard.
The intro.
I don't remember our outro at all.
Outro.
So they can't be that great.
So solo leveling.
Outros whatever.
Now here's the thing, right?
I love solo leveling, but the outro was whatever.
Yeah, and you want to know the reason why for us? It's because we were so.
Oh, you're always pissed. Every time I see those feet, like, god damn it.
Yeah, it'd be like, man, screw this. We cut it completely off. We didn't even care about the outro.
If it wins, like everybody's gonna like, man, we didn't. We just don't care.
You are my special. Anyways, you know what?
I like the Dan Dan outro. That's my vote, honestly.
Here's the funny thing, though. We're starting on endings, but we already know Down to Nine got the intro.
Yeah.
So,
but I like the outro too.
You know what? I'm just going. So we're all saying Down to Nine for outro. Ending sequence.
This is the best one. It's supposed to be horrible.
Yeah. Okay.
Now let's see the opening one.
Yeah.
Down to Nine. You already know.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh man. Okay. So they actually made this hard.
Wait! What?
They actually made this hard. So the first one is Abyss for Kaiju number 8.
Oh, it's actually kind of tough.
That actually is a good one.
Yeah.
Then you got Creepy Nuts, Bling Bang Bang Born on Marshall.
Yeah.
We got Fatal by Oshinoko Season 2.
Can we go listen to Fatal real quick?
Then we got Solo Leveling.
Yeah.
Then we have Don Dan, which is also Creepy Nuts.
Yes.
Otanoke. And then One Piece. Oh, you know what? I don't even pay attention to One Piece.
Me neither.
Do you know the intro song?
No.
I've not been paying attention.
Okay, so now here's the thing. Since we already know that both Creepy Nut songs are going to be the top number 1 and 2,
yep.
Are we going with the rave TikTok dancing? Bling Bang Bang Born, the one that I've even seen people playing in the gym. People are using it as.
It's a good song, and it's fucking.
I would say the only threat is basically, I would say, Abyss. I would kind of say
Abyss.
It's not. No. Unfortunately,
it's not
the only song that it competes with is itself.
Yeah, it's
not itself.
It's
Down to Down in
It's not close because they're so unique.
And when I tell you, and this is season 1 of Solo Leveling, it doesn't come close to these two.
Solo Leveling is kind of poppy. It's whatever.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's.
Yeah. So. All right. So we already know
it's not close.
All right. The next one.
Creepy Nuts with Marshall. All right. So the next one we got is best score.
Okay. It's the best overall song.
Of course, these guys are back in here. But but it's for. Okay. So in order. Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War, The Conflict for best score. Then we have Dan to Dan again. Then we have Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba Yashura Training Arc.
Boring.
Then we have Fear and Beyond Journey's End. We got Look Back. I never heard of that one. And then we have Solo Leveling. Now, this is the one where I'm going to say is actually truly hard because...
Freeman had some good music throughout the whole series.
Yeah, so but here's the thing, right? The music... Okay, first off, does the music fit the theme of the anime that it's going for?
Yeah.
And then when there are parts where it needs to hit, is it hitting? The only ones that I can say... there's 4 here that I know does that. Fearing, Dan to Dan, Solo, and Demon Slayer. Now,
Bleach has some happy moments though with music.
yeah, but I think some people are going to be using the manga when they read it before as a part bias, and there ain't no music to that. It's the music in your head.
I love that one song. If you want a piece of action.
That's all it's all.
But they remixed it. They remixed it.
But again, that's one song throughout the anime. And are they you know, doing whatever? Give me a second, guys.
Should I pause it?
No, go ahead. Yo.
I mean, yeah, it is like one really good song in Bleach.
Yeah.
But I can't really recall any of the other stuff from Bleach. So.
But it's like, man,
I remember a lot of the free rent score, which is pretty good.
Freeman's is actually pretty decent. It's actually pretty good.
Solo leveling is cool. I might go with it's either free run or down to down for me. I think
it's gonna be free run, but down to down is basically hitting right now. But
down has that little. It fits like the setting a lot. I don't know. Down to down's actually the score is actually good now I think about it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's close.
So far, they're actually nailing. They're doing good with the nominees so far. They're killing it right now.
I can't say. It's either down to none or free run for me.
Okay, well,
the solo leveling score, I can't. I'm sure it is good, but I can't like recall exactly like.
Yeah, where it's like, oh my gosh, or anything like that. So I'm like,
let me holler at you.
Free run had like the little flutes in the back.
Yeah.
All right, sorry about that, guys. Brief intermission. Where we at? We still on best score?
For me, it's either free run or down to down.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
They're like the most memorable scores for me.
So,
like free run had like the
for me, it's free run or solo leveling. And the only reason why I say that is because like in Sung Jin-woo's glow up, when he's fighting, that music starts to become gangster. Like, but the thing about it is all the music is.
Oh, you know what? Now I think about it, like some of the parts of like when they fight Kargalgan, and then
that's season 2.
Yeah, that's it.
This is season 1.
Yeah, season 1 all together.
I don't recall season 1 that much.
No, because nobody liked the first 3 episodes.
I can't.
Everything from
like I love Solo Leveling, but the first season,
everything from the subway to Igris, the music did change. There was a different feel to it.
If this was season 2, I'd go with Solo Leveling, but season 1 score, I think.
You know what? I'll change mine then. I know I'm backpedaling. It's gonna be between for me either Demon Slayer or Freerun, and I'm leaning more towards Freerun just because of how much, like the journey traversal into the action.
Yeah, I would go with Freerun then like
Freerun.
If I have to pick, I would say Freerun.
Because I think we're both like split between Freerun and someone else.
Yeah, we were split with Freerun and Dandadan, and you were split with Freerun and.
Okay, so it's just gonna be Freerun.
Yeah, I give it Freerun.
The next one is.
Alright, so best anime song. Wait, what? Wait, okay. Now I'm mad.
The
best opening sequence, best ending sequence, best score, and now best anime song.
You could have taken that out and put something else.
I'm so mad that
useless Crunchyroll. Who are making these categories, man?
I'm annoyed that we're doing Solo Leveling season 1, not season 2. That's what's annoying.
Best
season 2 is this year.
Oh, so that's 2025. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Best anime song, Abyss from. It's basically almost the same damn thing.
It's literally the exact same thing.
Well, except for I think.
No. It doesn't even matter. It's going to Creepy Nuts. So yeah.
Creepy Nuts, Mashal.
Creepy Nuts and Mashal. Okay.
That's literally the same category. Must protect at all costs.
Must protect at all costs. Character.
I had a feeling who's gonna be there.
Okay. So. Okay. Anya Forger should no longer be in this. First of all, Spy X Family shouldn't even be in this. Period.
They go so far back.
Yeah, so okay, but whatever.
But she's like the only qualified one for this list. Like Freerun doesn't even need
No, because Firen doesn't deserve it because she's OP. We know that.
Yeah.
She should be protected.
Okaroon technically should, but there's a little bit of pandering in this that I don't like because once he becomes, he does grow some nuts, to say in the anime. So then you have, why would he need to be protected?
Why would he need to be?
Because he's the only one that knows how to cook.
I feel like this category isn't necessary, or at least some years you don't need this category because there's just not enough qualified people. This kid,
The other person, he needs to be protected because he's the last of his royal bloodline. And then a sign of affection.
No, I never seen this.
Yeah, me neither.
I like the kid from the Elusive Samurai.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
I
like them.
Honestly, just because I don't feel like Anya should be in this list again.
Yeah.
Because I think they did this 2 years ago.
Yeah, they did.
Elusive Samurai?
Yeah, Elusive Samurai.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody. Like, they are.
That's all right now.
This better hit. Best supporting characters, guy. Best supporting.
Okay, so the first one is
Fern. Yep, I like Fern.
I like it.
Okay.
Him. He don't fit.
No.
He doesn't appear enough, I think. But
No,
he's
he's the hero.
But he's still a supporting. He's a supporting character throughout the story.
No, he's
the hero of like the whole thing, but he's not the actual main character.
Which is the worst confusing thing. You just debuffed him. So he shouldn't have been in here. Jinchi, I don't know. I don't know that anime. Seiko.
I love this. Grandma?
The grandma. They should make a MILF category if they're gonna do that. Seiko does not need to be best supporting. If anything, it should have been Momo. But we're gonna see.
Well, I think Momo and Okurum share the main character. They share. They don't want the.
Which is dumb.
They're both main characters.
No, but you can have nominations for multiple things. It's just that
the thing is they don't want to say Momo's a supporting character. They want to say that Momo and Okurum are both the main character. That's what they're saying.
I know, which is dumb. That's why there needs to be a best male, best female, best pro tag in there. You know,
best male, best female makes more sense.
Senshi as you know what? Now this one fits.
Yes,
this one fits for supporting, and fuck out
Turbo Granny.
Turbo Granny.
I like when she becomes a cat. She's kind of cool.
So, are they really saying that the only reason why she's best supporting is because of the amount of information that she gives?
She's like she's supporting. She's like a comic relief cat. Kind of.
Yeah, and they used the wrong picture. Of course, it should have been the cat.
I think if they showed the cat, it would have been more compelling.
Yeah, but Turbo Granny as supporting, nah.
She's alright. I kind of like. I'd vote for Fern.
No, I'm gonna make a prediction because I don't know.
Yeah.
The amount of Donda that I'm seeing in this is making me think that they're part of Anime of the Year. So I don't even know.
They listed an Anime of the Year for sure.
It's gonna be there.
But I'd vote for Fern, personally.
Oh yeah. We still. I'm a. Believe it or not, I'm gonna go for Senshi.
Who do you go for?
I'm gonna go for her.
Okay. No, I just want to be the different one because I would go Fern, but just for what Senshi was able to do in that anime,
he's a cool character.
Like, and again, it's support. People go hard for Fern, and all puns intended. So you know,
in many ways than one.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
best
main character.
There you go.
And the nominees are
Frieren,
of course.
We got Frieren,
of course.
Kafka,
the main character.
Yeah, of course.
Momo and Okurum.
See, I told you. Yeah, they want two main characters.
Yeah, and there is no. Yeah.
Who?
Momo and Okurum.
Mama
from Apothecaries.
We already know who this is going to.
You think it's Sung Ji-woo?
It better be Sung Ji-woo. It better be
Solo Leveling Journey.
It
better. You got Mr. Glow Up. You got Mr. Orr. You got Mr. 1v Everything. Like,
I guess he is the ultimate main character.
Yeah, like they call him the better Kirito. Like what? Yeah. If he don't win it,
if Frieren has a good chance of winning.
Yeah. Frieren does because Frieren. I will say this. Unfortunately, because of the amount of how would you call it? Story, like holding back in the anime when we kept wanting more for Solo Leveling for every episode in season 1.
Yeah.
Where Fearing, it was a slow burn, but it kept going, and it was just
the story progression was steady.
yeah. Solo Leveling, it didn't kick off until episode 4. So I'm gonna go with Sung Jin Woo because there ain't no MC that's beating Sung Jin Woo in this. Like I'm just being biased. It's the shilling part coming out of me.
That's the power fantasy in you.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. But the only person in this would be Fearing.
Yeah.
Like this whole pandering for Don Don is starting to become ridiculous.
My vote's for Fearing.
Yeah. Yeah. So you pick Fearing also?
It's stuck between.
I love Sung Jin Woo's cool. I like
I'm stuck
the.
between those two.
Your problem is you're sticking to season 2 Sung Jin Woo though.
No. Well, Sung Jin Woo would see to it as the beast. But
Next one.
Yeah. So next one, best slice of life.
wow.
This is all your category because I probably don't know none of them. Laid Back Camp season 3. Makane, Too Many Losing Heroines.
I never heard of those.
Mr. Villain's Day Off.
Never heard of that one either.
Wow. My Dear Friend Nokutan. Sound Euphorium 3. The funny thing is I'm wondering if I watched that before. I'm not sure. And The Dangers in My Heart. I only watched season 1 and it was great. So
that's the only one I know.
I'll go off that.
I'm just gonna go with that one.
You got my vote.
Okay.
That's the only one I know.
Yeah, I don't know. Needs less life.
Now I can just imagine comments roasting us. Best drama. Okay, let's see. A Sign of Affection. Oshinoko season 2. Pluto. That actually looks interesting.
I heard Pluto's really good.
Dead Demons Destruction.
Damn.
Pronounce it perfectly.
Fear and Beyond Journey's End.
Yep.
And then The Apothecary Diaries.
The only one to watch is Fearing. So.
Yeah, the only one I watched is
Yeah,
Fearing. And what is his best drama?
I watched
Fearing's
Oshinoko
not
only season
drama.
1.
What's up?
Oshinoko, you only watched season 1?
I only watched season. I didn't watch.
I agree that Fearing kind of isn't really drama.
Yeah, but you know what? Just because it's, I've seen AMVs of Oshinoko and it looks good, but I never watched it. So I'm just going to give it to the one that I have seen, which is Fearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to watch Pluto though. I heard Pluto's really good.
Problem is, everybody was pissed off on the manga ending of Oshinoko, and I don't blame them one bit.
Oh, no, that's fine. That's
Yeah,
fine.
well, you know what? Maybe that makes it best for drama.
Bob, this is yours.
This is James' category.
Best Isekai. The nominees are.
Well, we already know which one I'm going
Oh
for.
yeah, you
but-
already know.
No!
Didn't you listen?
I knew it! I knew it!
It technically
They're gonna
isn't-
make it hard!
It technically isn't this guy.
Oh, they're gonna make it hard on him.
They made this really hard. Okay, so the first one we got is Konosuba, The Blessing of the Wonderful World 3. Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation, Season 2, Part 2. Ray Zero, Season 3. Shangri-La, Season 2. Suicide Squad, and That Time I Got Reincarnated into a Slime.
Season 3 of Slime was boring. So I think that's out.
So Ray Zero is out. Suicide Squad is out completely. Slime, while it was slow, they did have some really good parts.
My vote is Mushoku Tensei easily.
Yeah, it's. But the thing about it is it's kind of like Shangri-La season 2.
Shangri-La's fun, but
it was fun,
it was fun.
but
it's not like I feel like.
and they actually left it on a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the ending was terrible. They literally they just cut it off in the middle of the fucking arc.
yeah, Konosuba. It's a isekai, but
I stopped at season 2.
I mean,
stopped
honestly,
at
I think
season
people
12.
just like the pervy moments in it more than anything else.
It's just comedy. It's fun.
Yeah, it's gonna go to Mushoku Tensei. The problem is, you know what? Technically, Solo Leveling is a power fantasy. It's fantasy. It's not isekai.
There's no isekai in it.
So I actually thank God that it's not in there. I was about to have a
Mushoku Tensei
meltdown.
needs its flowers too.
No, 100%.
I believe
the problem is that Slime is strong, and that season was a setup season for the next one.
Yeah, but I mean that's.
But it doesn't help it.
That season was too slow. That was so boring.
Yeah. So we're going into another one now.
That's that.
If there is no solo leveling in this,
There's gonna be solo leveling.
But remember, it's season 1 solo leveling.
It's season 1 solo leveling.
They have enough. They got like 3 or 4.
They already smart. The Eagles fight was peak.
Egress, the snake, and then whatever they had in between, the fight with the demon dog.
Kang was the demon dog was pretty good.
Yeah, so
it's gonna be there.
I mean, yeah, nothing beats solo.
Okay, let's see. So we have. Let's look at. Okay, so we got Bleach. Now here's the thing. Bleach had 2 different seasons, or just one long extended season. I don't know how they did it, because Bleach has fights.
Yeah, they do.
It's kind of extended, but it's nothing crazy.
Yeah, Kaiju number 8 definitely had some good ones.
Mm-hmm.
I am not counting Dandadan.
Me neither.
Because
the fights are whatever.
Yeah. Demon, the training arc, not worth mentioning.
Had nothing.
Now
the ending of training arc was good. The ending.
Yeah. But the two main ones is going to be Windbreakers and Solo Leveling.
Solo leveling easy.
No, Solo Leveling 100%. Just because of the Eagles fight alone.
Yeah.
But Windbreakers is strong.
Yeah, it's cool because they had like the hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, it's just strong because it's about literally, what do they call them? Not infidels, punks.
Yeah.
Delinquents.
Delinquents, yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, it's solo leveling. It's not close.
Yeah. If we're talking about on scale, Bleach and Kaiju number 8 would be on scale, but just from the animes in general, nothing beats solo leveling in this. Bleach might have gotten close.
If I were to a second, I think I'd go Kaiju number 8 for number 2. I got bored of Bleach.
So true, but here's the thing. As soon as Ihaba got mentioned, and when they went to the part where Ichigo got healed with the other guy, and looking for Bankais and everything else, the build up to that,
the training
into all those other guys fighting each other from both sides.
Yeah,
that.
You know why I got bored of Bleach? It reminds me of Naruto when they had like the 100-year war thing, where it's just like all these battles.
War.
No, whatever, I don't remember the name of it. You know what I'm talking about? The Great Ninja War. At the end.
The Great Ninja. Yeah.
Whatever you call it, but like it's just like all these battles back to back to back. It's just kind of whatever.
Yeah, and Kaiju number 8 has I can't lie, it gets you in the feels. Because the guy is a try-hard, and then all of a sudden he gets it, and then the guy.
Kaiju number 8 has hype moments. Like he gets hype.
Yeah, but the problem is if we're gonna go hype moment for hype moment against solo leveling, the problem is that Kaiju number 8 is decent from beginning to end.
I'm saying Kaiju's good, but like solo leveling clears in all categories.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying. Because I know I shield for solo leveling, I'm trying to make a stand for the other animes because I don't want to just continue.
I'm not comparing it to solo leveling, but compared to other ones, Kaiju's pretty hype.
Yeah, so honestly, if I had to go top 3, it's gonna go solo Kaiju Windbreakers. That's how I look at it.
That's fair.
So the other ones don't. What about y'all?
I think I'd probably do the same.
Yeah, I'm like, that's fair.
I kind of like the ending of the Demon Slayer train arc when
Just the ending though?
It's literally just the ending.
Best.
The ending sequence for Demon Slayer.
Now for best comedy.
Don.
Was down there?
Surprisingly not. Okay, so the first one, Delicious in Dungeon.
Yeah.
That's not a surprise.
Yeah, my dear friend Nokutan.
I've never seen that.
Konosuba, like I said, the pervy moments.
I probably would Konosuba just for
Ranma Half, Spy X Family
Season 2
should not be here. Wait? That came out last year?
Maybe.
We went to go see the movie. Season 2 was already out. When did we see the movie?
Wait, is this the movie they're talking about? No, season 2.
This is season 2.
I mean, it's been so long.
Yeah.
Marshall's great.
Marshall's not comedy.
Marshall
has
moments.
Yeah, but Marshall is less parody than One Punch Man. One Punch Man could be considered more of a comedy than Marshall.
Sure.
So
out of like principle, it's probably Konosuba.
Konosuba or Delicious Dungeon.
I think it's gonna be Delicious in a Dungeon.
I gotta think did I laugh at any point in Delicious Dungeon, or was I just more curious? I'm gonna give it to Konosuba.
I feel like Konosuba has more moments.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Konosuba.
Like legit funny moments.
Yeah, you know what? I will say this though. When we talk about Spy X Family though, Anya annoyed me more than season 1. Season 1, she was adorable. Season 2, I was annoyed.
I can see that.
Yeah, we
So,
agree with that.
Okay, so next one. Best romance.
Right.
If Data Live ain't in this, then I don't care about this.
Just skip this shit.
Let's see. Signs of Affection, Rama Half, Scott Pilgrim's Takeoff? That's an animation, not an anime.
And plus, it came out in 2023.
People argue about that. That's whatever.
Blue Box, Makane, Too Many Losing Heroines, and The Dangers in My... Okay, I'm just giving it to this. I'm just giving it to this.
Yeah,
season one's good.
Season 1 was great.
There's no Data Live. Forget this.
Yeah. Best background art.
What does that even mean?
I guess just the scenery. This category kind of sucks. Free Run had some nice scenery.
I'll probably give it to Solo Leveling. Let's see. Dandadan, Fearin', Pluto, Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer's Training Arc, and Apothecary Diaries.
Wow.
Giving it to Fearin'.
Yeah, I give it to Free Run.
Give it to
Free Run had a
Fearin'.
great scenery.
Oh man, because Dandadan is literally based off of
Japan.
Historical, like real places anyway.
I mean, it's literally just fucking modern day Japan.
Yeah, okay. Oh, here we go.
That's direct.
This is you.
Best director.
Best director. So, the first one, Fuga Yamashiro, Dandadan, Haru Sotozaki, Demon Slayer Training Arc, Keiichiro Saito for Fearin',
Yep.
Megumi Ishitani for the One Piece fan letter?
I heard this show. I didn't watch this. The fan letter.
I didn't
Oh,
watch it.
It's like a special episode where it takes like it follows the perspective of non-pirates and seeing like how like the pirates fuck up their world.
That sounds like Gundam 00 when after watching Gundam Wing, so I like it. Alright, Nohiro Naganuma, which is Apothecary Diaries, and then Yoshihiro Miyajima or Miyajima for Delicious in Dungeon. Honestly, this is going to Fearin' for me.
Yeah,
Let's
I
go
do
in
Free Run.
Fearin'.
Yeah, you know what?
But
Free Run is gonna sweep this shit.
but between Fearin' or
It's Free Run.
Dandadan,
Actually, hold on. I'm thinking
That
about
one
it.
did have pretty cool like direction.
Yeah. Best director. So direction of the anime and where it's going. I can't lie. I think technically. I think technically because here's the thing. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. They're saying training arc. So literally, all this is character development. How much character development did each character have?
Well,
that was coming out of that.
What's his face had a lot of development.
Stop worrying about the MC.
Not the MC. I'm talking about the dude on the left. What's his name? I forgot his name.
You talking about this guy?
No, left.
Him.
No, bullet down.
Oh, him. Yeah, the main, the one that took the main character took.
He had
over.
the most development in the training arc. Him and
Yeah, but in the training arc, you also get how he actually feels, like the conversation with him and his brother. In the training arc, you actually get all of these people and seeing where their strengths and weaknesses lie. You get backstory for all these people.
Yeah, but I didn't find it as interesting. I wasn't as compelled watching it. Mm-hmm. I feel like Dandadan had like the pacing and like
the pacing wise, yes, this one outbeats it 100%. The problem with this is that it's just a slow burn.
But Free Run's like a solid slow burn. Like it's a slow burn, but you're interested, you're compelled.
But here's the thing, right? There's less characters in this because everybody ages out and die. But between the heroes and even the new characters coming in from young to old, her backstory was actually very nice.
Yeah.
It almost seemed like it was whatever. It was whatever. In Fearin', it took the whole season before something actually happens. So if we're talking about pacing wise, I think it would go to Dandadan. But if you're just talking about overall,
it's close between Dandadan and Free Run. I'm
gonna say tie.
I'll give it to Dandadan.
What'd you say?
I'll say Free Run.
Okay. I'm saying tie and then
best character design.
Okay, that's quite interesting. I'm curious. Dandadan. I like Momo's outfits.
Okay, so let's see. We got Dandadan. Oh, okay, so it's just overall. Delicious in Dungeon, Demon Slayer Training Arc, Fearin', Kaiju Number Gate, and the Apothecary Diaries. I'm going Kaiju.
Really? Oh, you just like his the monster form?
No.
Oh, you like the
gotta,
uniforms too?
The uniforms, the kaijus were all different, and the fact that he's able to transform, and then the fight between him and the chief, where he's actually able to use it and everything else. For character design, yeah, I'm gonna give it to, because here's the thing.
I just like Momo's outfits and that's like the main one.
Okay, Momo's outfit is just a regular girl in clothes.
Yeah.
And if we're talking about Akaru's transformation versus main character for Kaiju, of course I'm going to give it to Kaiju. So, because personality and everything, because that guy's personality as the MC is the same literally in both, and he fights with the Kaiju inside of him to not act like one. There's too much to not like. Fearing everybody is straightforward. If you watched any anime or fantasy when it comes down to an elf, you know what's going to end up happening with that, and they're humans.
Yeah. We're talking about just the design of like that, how they look though. Fearing does look nice, but
she looked like she's wearing a uniform that she had from school 1,000 years ago, and she just
like some kind of
liked it,
like some Magic Academy school like outfit.
Yeah, there's nothing. Okay, we're gonna go based off of cover art, like
your
cover art.
I'll say this. Your argument actually made me a believer in kaiju.
Yeah, I can't say this because based off the way this is, they've taken showers and put the same thing back on.
Yeah. Demon Slayer is like, we've seen these outfits a million times. Demon Slayer.
Yeah, Demon Slayer.
They're good designs.
Yeah, and then these two literally wear the same things.
Yeah.
Momo has always been.
Momo has changed.
She changes her outfit.
Yeah, and I think they did that on purpose, which is cool. But
Okaru's like plain bitch.
I didn't say it, you did.
That's like he's a nerd. He doesn't know how to dress.
Yeah, so, okay, going into
best animation.
Where's the soul looking, bro?
You already know where it's at, but we gotta go through them.
All right, go ahead.
We got Dandadan, Fearin, Kaiju number 8, Delicious Dungeon, Demon Slayer Training Arc, Solo Leveling.
All right, now
it's Solo Leveling. Yeah, it's just. Wait, did you have a different argument?
They probably might could put some BS because you know when Demon Slayer used that movie budget, they might could do the same thing on that.
It said Training Arc.
The
It says Training Arc.
The last fight of the Training Arc was the coolest fight for Training Arc,
But here's the thing: as mundane as the first 3 episodes was in Solo Leveling, it still looked good.
Yep. And Igris' peak. Igris fight is peak.
Yep. Best original anime. So, Buchigiri.
You watch that?
I haven't seen that.
Sounds familiar, but no. Metallic Rogue. I was starting to watch this. I haven't finished it. I want to watch it. I am very intrigued. Girls Band Cry. Sounds like a musical. I normally don't watch those.
Looks like Butcher Rock.
Ninja Kamui. This was off the chain
at the start.
I heard about
it.
That.
Fell off. When they had the mechs, it fell off.
Well, it's modern day. It's not Ninja Scroll.
I like the ninja stuff at the beginning, and then they started kind of fell off with the mech stuff.
It's ninjas with mechs. Train to the end of the. This looked like some gun gal, gunslinger girl type of thing. I never watched it.
Yeah.
And then whatever the hell, the jellyfish can't swim in the night. What this? Some of these names just confuse me.
Jellyfish can't. Oh my goodness.
So for me, it's going to be between Ninja Kamui and Metallic Rogue. But because I didn't watch all of Metallic Rogue, I'm giving it to Ninja Kamui.
I have no idea on this one because I haven't watched any, but I heard about Metallic. Rogue. I heard people talking about it.
Ninja Kamui is the only thing I watched on this, but like, I like the beginning of it, and I know.
So how far did you watch into it?
I watched up to when like they started having like the mech fights and stuff, and like CGI mech fights.
Okay, so I got to the point to where I think they showed the 3rd or 4th mech ninja, but they all got wrecked.
Yeah, there's one point he's getting like jumped by a bunch of mechs.
No, he never got jumped by mechs because he eventually ended up using one himself.
Like the girl saved him or some shit, right?
Yeah, but I'm a little bit past that, but for me, it feels like Ninja Scroll meets Guyver by a boost armor. So that's the reason why I'll just give it to it. But animation, story was actually really good. I just can't remember.
I know, like if you look at like the overall community, like if you go like mindless, everyone hated the mix. That's all I know. But I
can't appease everybody. So okay, you know what? How about we do this?
I mean, I haven't watched anything else though. So.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it a toss up between those two.
Sure.
And we'll just be surprised. What about you, Power Trick?
I like I said, I haven't watched any of these, but the only one I heard of is Metallic
Rouge.
But I'm just gonna Metallic Rouge or something like that.
Which is literally like a mech thing
Rouge,
too.
yeah, right, Rouge.
So okay, so best new series. Now the we already if Solo Leveling series has to be it, but and it is. So okay, Dan to Dan, Kaiju 8, Delicious Dungeon, Solo Leveling, Apothecary Diaries, and Fearing.
What the fuck?
So yeah, they're making this hard.
And also, I get the feeling these 6 are gonna be for Anime of the Year.
For some reason, yeah. But the thing about it is, Dan to Dan isn't so much of this. It feels like they're just pandering, like they got paid. I mean, it's a easy enough. It's not easy enough. The shield in me is going to say Solo Leveling. The problem is that Kaiju 8 from beginning to end solid. Dan to Dan, it has this weird quirky moments, but it is solid. Fearing, slow burn, but it is solid. But
these guys, like Solo Leveling is like peak power fantasy.
Yeah, the problem is everything is just here in all of them with some stuff like this. I think Kaiju number 8 is the only one where it felt like it was a little bit up on a few times because I was waiting for the next episode. Fearing, it was one of those, okay, is something happening? Like, it happens, and it, Solo Leveling, it was like this, and it kept doing this, and then all of a sudden it was just like episode 4. It just kept going up for me. I think whoever wins this is technically winning best anime of the year.
It's literally the same as that. Whoever wins this is the anime of the year, but
yeah, it's
between Fearing and Solo Leveling.
Next one,
best continuing series.
If One Piece is on there, you already know that's gonna win it.
Yep. So we got Bleach, One Piece, Oshinoko, Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia season 7, and
Spy Family.
They didn't end that shit already.
So here's the problem, right? I actually fell off on My Hero, but I fell off on the arc where Hand Dude was getting his glow up.
Yeah.
I think that might be season 6 or 5.
Yeah, I think that was season 6.
But from what I understand,
it gets really good apparently, but it's like whatever. They're taking too long.
Especially when we already know that the books ended already. Mm-hmm. And then Spy X Family. Now, here's the thing.
This is One Piece.
It is going to be One Piece.
It's going to be One Piece.
Just give it One Piece.
Now, here's the thing. Because of Yor, I would love for season 2 to be it. Because Yor had some like
her development and stuff.
Yeah, but the tennis match.
That's fine.
That was awesome.
I like the cruise ship arc for Spy X Family too.
Cruise ship.
Yeah.
No, that was the movie.
I think that was the movie, man.
No, that's not a movie.
No, the movie we went to go see, that was a cruise ship one also.
No, that's different. The cruise ship of season 2, where she had to protect the girl. She had to protect the two they were like gangsters or some shit.
Oh, what
she had to protect a woman with a baby. Remember? That's season 2.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, I had to rewatch it.
And like a whole bunch of assassins are trying to kill the lady with her baby, and Yor had to protect her.
I gotta rewatch it.
I don't remember.
It's pretty epic, but that is like all about Yor.
Oh, okay.
I mean, just give it to this One Piece.
We'll just give it a One Piece because that thing is going.
One Piece is peak and still maintaining its peak.
Film of the year.
And this is gonna be movie.
Yeah, movies. I haven't watched any movies.
Oh yeah, we
Overlord.
did.
Yeah, we did.
We seen Overlord and was it this year or was it last year? Yeah, Lord of the Rings. That movie was peak.
Yeah.
I actually like that more than the Overlord one.
Most likely Spy Family is gonna be in this movie.
I think
of course.
The general consensus was...
Actually, no, it's not. So we got Haikyuu, the dumpster battle.
I watched that. It was pretty good.
My Hero Academia, you're next.
I didn't see that one.
Look Back.
Never heard of that.
Yep. Spy Family Code. This is the one we went to go see.
Yep. That one was good.
Momonoke, the movie, The Phantom. I never heard of that one.
Me neither.
And then The Colors Within. I heard of that one, but I didn't go see it. The only one I technically seen was this one.
Same.
So you said you seen this?
Yeah, my vote would be Haikyuu. I enjoyed it a lot. That movie's really good.
And Haikyuu was popular as hell too.
Yeah.
I didn't. Would you watch your next? Because I don't think.
I would. Movie wise, I would.
I'd watch it because it's a movie.
But
I fell off on that My Hero.
yeah, so you would be a determining factor because we know this was good, but was Haikyuu better than Spy Family?
I personally vote for Haikyuu in this instance.
Then you know what? I'm just gonna go with your vote. Because I can't.
Because that match was pretty sick. The whole movie is based off this one match between these two like rival.
So it's like a Hajime no Ippo situation almost.
It's all anime dedicated to one match, and it's a sick match.
Okay.
And now it's time for the main event.
So hold on. Let me see if I can do this.
Very done. Are you comparing it to?
I don't think they're the same nominees.
Well,
You put best continuing, or you?
I know what you're talking about. What's the category?
I think it was best new series that I'm thinking.
Oh, it's best new.
Yeah, best new series.
Best news. Best continuing that has one.
It was best new series. Best new series. That's what you want to at. You just hit the wall. Hit the.
No, you can just hit the categories and then.
I was talking about like you could drag it to the wall. Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Let's go to categories and then go to best new series.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna be the exact same thing.
Let's see.
Maybe like one or two all different.
So we got
You're right.
Delicious Dungeon, Dandadan, Free Run, Kaiju 8, Solo Leveling, and Apothecary Diaries.
It's literally
the same.
As
Solo
best-
Leveling. There's without a doubt for me, it's Solo Leveling.
You know what I think is gonna happen? I think
It's gonna be an upset. It's gonna be Dandadan and Free Run.
Dandadan's not gonna win.
What I think is gonna
Dandadan's
happen,
great, but I think Free Run is gonna win.
What I think is gonna happen? Best new series, they're gonna give it a Free Run, and Anime of the Year, they're gonna give it a Solo Leveling.
No, I think they're gonna give best new series to Solo Leveling, and Free Run gets Anime of the Year.
Or one of those. So it's gonna be one
So
of
it's
those.
gonna be between Solo and Free Run.
Like,
Yeah. Either Free Run gets up new series and then Solo Leveling get Anime of the Year, or like so it's gonna be flip flop.
So I will say this though. Even though I've been ranking on Dandadan being constantly nominated, technically that's how it should be if an anime is just that good.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
But the issue is that Solo Leveling should have been in some of these categories. The other part though is that some of these categories make no sense. You have five categories for music, or is it more than that?
No,
We got ending, opening, score, anime song. That's 4. We have 4 that literally shouldn't exist. Now, intro, outro, because ending and opening sequence are literally 2 different things.
Yeah.
Because there's some animes, to bring it up, Eminence and Shadow, its first episode is completely different from the anime. Completely, you would think it's a completely different thing. So in terms of that, something that opens and it's just like, wow, this is awesome. And then you're like, what the hell? And then best ending sequence. Ending sequence.
Yeah, you're thinking.
Igris. Like, who doesn't want to see Sung Jin-woo get turned into a basketball? Did better than Brawley. You know what I'm saying? But keep it intro, outro. Stop trying to confuse people. Best anime song is unnecessary if you're going to say best score. If you want to say best theme music within an anime, that would be different. But I'm guessing that's what best score was supposed to be.
I feel like best anime song is not necessary when you have intro and outro.
Yeah.
And then you have best score, which is the general soundtrack.
But score is normally used for games, so they could have said best theme music.
Nah, I like score for it in this case because they're saying the overall every song.
Yeah, I'm not say overall. I would say like they say like I said, best anime song. I would take that out and put best fight instead.
Yeah, they get enough.
So here's the thing: they put best action scene, which was too mundane. They should have had best fight scene or best choreography.
Yeah, best fight scene though. Those are two big.
We don't have pro tag or antag for whatever reason. They fuse male and female together, give both of them their flowers, separate them.
Yeah.
Supporting characters, certain ones were unnecessary. Some of them shouldn't have even been in there. Because Fearin actually was the more confusing one.